Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning mayhem's on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a Michael, Tom, and Mama Manning too. Bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to Tuesday. It is a B-Day, the day after Labor Day. We're closer to Friday than we ever been, and it is going to be a good day, even though it started out kind of cold. It was about 50 degrees this morning. Should get up to 70, 75, no wind. It looks like the sun will stay in the sky, so if you're an outdoor sport, you're going to have a good afternoon. If you're an indoor sport, you always have a good afternoon, especially when it's cooler out, so you don't get all sweaty in the gym. I'm sure this morning's guests will be able to attest to that fact. Indeed. The food drive for Oxford is still ongoing, so if you have anything to donate, make sure that you bring that into your advisory and get that over. The class of 2027 is going to have those donating pretty soon. I believe it's supposed to end on August 30th, which is last week, but it's still up there right now. Seniors, it's college application night, and that is for seniors and their parents. It is Tuesday, September 10th. It is a week from today. It'll be from 5:30 to 6:30 in the WRHS auditorium, and that's when we're talking about FAFSA and whatnot. If you're looking for scholarships, help with college essay, or just learning about choosing for a college, come to the Media Center and look at Miss D. Alexander's College Resources display. It's right at the end of their counter, and you'll see everything you can think about to find which college to go to. Bunch of resources there as well. Woodland Math Team has a meeting Thursday, September 5th. That's 2 days from today. That is in room 323. It'll be right after school at 1:55. That's right. You have 5 minutes after the bell rings to get there. Make sure you get there. New members are welcome 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. And guess what?
They have snacks.
They have snacks. That is what brings you in. You come for the snacks, you stay for the competition. The October PST is being offered at Woodland during school, and that's going to involve any juniors and sophomores who are interested. That's Wednesday, October 16th. If you'd like to take the PST, it is $20. $20. And they have the Buddha board station in the Woodland Media Center again. I don't know if you know what the Buddha board is, but it looks just like a white board until you start drawing on it with a water pen, if you will, and you can draw all sorts of designs, and once it dries, it disappears. So it stays there, but it's very comforting to be able to draw on something that's not going to be destroying anything. And don't forget to listen to us live every morning at 7 a.m. or thereabouts. And you get to all the rest of our programming on Spotify and Instagram. Today in history, on September 3rd, the Treaty of Paris was signed, officially ending the American Revolutionary War. Any comments on that?
Good treaty.
Good treaty.
Yeah.
You've heard of it?
I was there.
All right. Yeah. That's what the NM down the bottom was.
Yes.
Today in music, 1972, Rod Stewart had his first #1 single in the UK, You Wear It Well. I don't know if you guys remember that song.
You wear it well.
Yeah, there's some. She was there for that too. She's there forever. She's a little bit of history, a little bit of rock and roll. A couple interesting birthdays for September 3rd. Charlie Sheen was born on this day, and along with Shaun White, the Olympic gold medal snowboarder. And birthday shout-outs is Zainab Salah and Amelia Jaha, our Woodland. I don't know how old
Jaja's birthday?
Amelia.
The other Jaja.
Oh, Amelia.
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 And today is U.S. Bowling League Day. So if you're a bowler, today is the day we celebrate those who are the professional bowlers in there. And also National Welsh Rarebit Day.
Ooh, rarebit is good.
Yes. So
have you ever had?
I don't think I have. It sounds like something I would eat, though. It is toasted bread topped with a rich, creamy sauce made from cheese.
Oh, my God.
Beer,
I normally
mustard,
common bit, but,
and other seasonings. I don't know what the other seasonings are, but you had me at bread and cheese. So
and mustard. Don't forget the mustard mixed into there. It's so good.
I don't know.
I put a fresh slice of tomato over the top of that.
I think that's something we're going to have to try out.
Yeah, no problem.
But that's your day. Over to the sports desk with Mama Manning.
Here's a shot at the buzzer. Strike three, call. What a catch. Touchdown.
Good morning.
Sports.
Good morning. Good
Mama
morning.
Manning.
Howdy. All right, so fall sports are well underway. We have boys soccer today, home 3:45 versus Wilby. Girls volleyball, home 6 p.m. versus St. Paul. And girls soccer away, non-tournament game 6 p.m. at Brookfield.
All right, that's everything.
Well, I've
Well, that's a good start on a Tuesday.
college football, but let's move forward.
All right, we'll wait on that. And that's sports
all
with
week.
Mama Manning.
Yeah.
Over to the news desk.
And now, with the latest headlines, over to the news desk with Tomlin.
Morning, couple top stories started today. First off, Paralympic gold medal count. Currently in first place is China with 43, Great Britain in second place, 29. United States in third place with 14. United States has 44 gold medals, making us also the third in medal counts, behind China with 89 and Great Britain with 56. Mongolia was
Olympic trivia.
supposed to
You guys watch-
arrest Vladimir Putin the other day. It did not. Now there's questions about the ICC treaty. So there's nothing remarkable about Vladimir Putin visiting Mongolia. A head of state is allowed to visit any country that's willing to accept them. However, the ICC requires all members to automatically arrest individuals when there's an arrest warrant issued by the ICC out for them. There is an arrest warrant for Vladimir Putin. Mongolia failed to arrest it, which is a violation of the 2002 Rome Statute. Now calling into question Mongolia's impact on the ICC and whether or not the ICC will support Mongolian requests in the future.
You down with the ICC? Yeah, you know me. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I got now, but you said your own joke.
Yeah.
You wear it well.
Yeah.
Moving to Titanic news. I just always wanted to say that.
Yeah.
So a recent
That was a
expedition.
noun, not an adjective.
I know.
though.
Oh,
That
look
was
at
a-
you in
yeah.
grammar.
It's Tuesday morning.
7:07 in the morning on
I'm
Tuesday
ready.
after a 3-day week in your grammar.
Let's go,
again.
grammar!
So I know you guys were worried. The famous bronze statue of the Greek god, which had been on the mantle, which they had gone down with a ship that had been lost. They have rediscovered it. It's in the same condition it's been in for the past 100 some odd years.
That's quality craftsmanship.
It was.
You get something on Temu, I don't think it's going to last that long.
Oh,
at the bottom
God,
of the sea.
Oh, God, no. Also, part of the bow of Titanic has changed. The iconic railing on one side has fallen off the ship,
Oh,
meaning that the very famous, coming up over, seeing the bow and the railings are there.
Holy shit. that's just falling
Where
apart.
Jack stood there and yada yada, that now is gone. Sticking with nautical news, the SS United States, the ship that holds the record for transatlantic transportation, after years of being tied up to a dock in Philadelphia, over the summer, a judge ordered it had to find a new home. It now appears that for a $8 million, I believe it is, it shall be purchased, brought to Florida, and sunk as an artificial reef.
All right.
So this comes there's an organization that's
You
been trying to
work
raise
your
money to
hard-
preserve it and to
Your
keep
whole
it going.
life, and they just sink you.
Okaloosa County, Florida, appears to be the site of the future home. They've pledged to build a museum on shore and have the ship offshore. This comes after another local county had sank a United States aircraft carrier and saw their tourism business go up. So they're hoping for additional tourism dollars, people to come and dive.
We got to look for
Artificial
something
wreck
to
of-
sink in Matthews. Anybody got a
There you go.
rowboat or sailboat they're
Right
not
here.
using anymore?
Crash into
We'll make a
treasure.
nice
What's
coral reef out there.
There you go.
cardboard shoebox.
And there's your
That's
news.
The news with Tomlin. This morning, our guests are from the Woodland Volleyball team, Lindsay and Ava. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good. Well, let's make sure everybody's volume's up there. So, how does the season look like so far? You're getting just out of the gates. You haven't even really got started yet. You got your first game coming up today.
So far for scrimmages, we looked good. We definitely have seen progress already throughout just 1 week of scrimmages. From the start to the end, we've already been showing progress. So it looks promising for the season.
Yeah, I think with like a lot of people coming back, I think the group dynamic is there and a little bit more like communication. And I think we got a good run ahead of us.
What are you looking for out of the season yourselves?
Well, personally, but I think both of us, obviously we want that state championship. First, we want the NVL title for the third time, back to back to back. So that's our first priority.
Belly to belly.
And then definitely I want a state title. You know, last year we weren't able to make it as far as I had hoped, but I feel like this year we got a good shot.
Personally, I would also like All-State. Well, last year we both got it, so hopefully again we can get that. And as Lindsay said, for the team, make it to the state championship because we got there our sophomore year. Now we're coming back for the gold.
What do you think are some of the keys to success you have this year?
I think the connection, because we're hitters, the connection with our setter allows our offense to be aggressive, and I think that definitely helps along with our defense because we're all around players, some of us, so we're able to be flexible in both the front and the back, which not a lot of teams see on the court.
Yeah, I think, like I said before, since we have a lot of people coming back, I think that like us being comfortable with each other is really going to be able to help us this year. And I think that everybody like wanting to improve and wanting to get better and all having like the same goal is going to like push us forward.
Tell us about St. Paul.
I'm not going to lie, don't know much about them, but we take every team the same. We want to be aggressive, so there's hope.
Yeah, they've always been like up there on our competition, so I don't know if they lost any seniors or anything, but I hope that they put up a good fight for us, and I hope that we can still come out on top.
Now, are there any others we should look for on the court, or who are some of the rising stars that you may see throughout the program?
I think that this year, our returning setter, Hannah, I think she's really been able to improve a lot. And I also think that we're getting a lot of new players. Like we have a sophomore, Nora, 6 foot. You know, I'm excited to see what she can do
Can't
on the
coach
court.
height.
And yeah, I think honestly, just everybody new that has come up from Mr. Tomlin's team, I think that they're gonna really show what they can do.
I completely agree. I was going to say Nora as well. She's putting the ball down without even jumping, which is pretty insane.
Nora!
Here she comes
There
now.
Wave.
Now, do you have any pregame rituals that you have to get done before a match goes off?
Personally, you know, I like to lock in with my headphones. Listen to some metal music, and I just
Yeah. All right.
I do my stretching in the hallways. I listen to the same songs pretty much. And I just lock in.
The only pregame ritual I have is drinking 1 Sprite before my game. That's it.
All right, we're going to get to know you a little better, what you're capable of when it comes to our clash of the...
While he's setting that up, I got one more question. If you could critique your head coach, I know that your head coach is what would you say? Give me a 1-word description of your head coach and how he handles you during the practice.
Great.
Great.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All right.
Intense. Serious.
That's not what the words I
Focused.
heard the other day, but
I think,
We're on the
I
air.
think I'll keep them in the lineup. All right, we're going to go right over to trivia because the bump ain't working right now. I don't know what they disappeared. I lost all of them, actually. That didn't work out.
all right, there was a thing called the Olympics this summer here. And I'm going to ask you some questions about the Olympics. Are you ready?
Yes.
Sure.
The first thing I'm going to ask you is if the following was an Olympic sport or not.
Yes.
Oh.
Was it an Olympic sport or was it not an Olympic sport? You got it?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. The first one you're going to have is tag. Was tag an Olympic sport or not?
Tom Amato and Gary.
Oh, hi, Tag Productions.
Oh, excellent. Very good. What do you think?
No.
I know it is a sport, but I don't
It's-
think it was an Olympic.
It's on ESPN, the Ocho.
Ooh.
That is correct. It was not an Olympic sport. Woohoo.
That's one.
Got that one.
Hey.
Are you ready? Break dancing.
Yes.
Break dancing, Olympic sport or not?
Yes.
That is correct. 2 for 2.
Oh, I saw the
It
delay.
will,
Oh,
it will
really?
not be
It's
next
breaking.
time, but
It's
it
called
was.
breaking.
That was just France. France
That's just-
chose that as their special sport to have.
Yeah,
It won't be in
right,
LA.
Right. Trampolining. Trampolining, an Olympic sport or not?
I'm gonna go with no.
I'm going to go with yes.
It is, yes. Trampolining. an Olympic
Oh,
sport.
there, now
Yeah,
split.
Yeah, very good. Very good. And one more for you. Are you ready? Softball. Softball an Olympic sport or not?
No.
No.
Correct. You took it out. Yeah,
Oh.
very good. Very good. Not an Olympic sport. Well done. All right. With that being said, this is the big question for you. Are you ready? What country did Ray Gunn, the break dancer, compete for?
Australia.
Wow.
She knew it right off the bat.
Australia.
You saw the memes and the videos.
Somebody watched the
Excellent.
Olympics.
Yeah, very, or at least the 5-second clip on
TikTok.
social media.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
Excellent. Very good. What was the job of Bob the cap catcher at the Olympics?
These aren't real people.
Bob, Ray Gunn, the break dancer, and Bob the cap catcher.
These
What
aren't
was his
real
job
people. He's making stuff up.
at the Olympics? Oh, Miss Manning knows. You might want to call phone a friend there.
No, I was waving to him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Miss Manning doesn't know. You might not want to.
No, no.
Yeah.
Hey, you call her anyways.
Bob the cap catcher.
Bob the cap catcher. All right. Anybody in the faculty know Bob the cap catcher?
Do not know.
All right. His job was to jump in the swimming pool after races to get any swimming caps that fell off of people's heads.
Cap
right.
catcher.
Good no.
Cap catcher.
Good no.
Is that kind of like that the person in tennis who runs across and grabs the ball?
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
that's it. That's it. Except for this
For
guy
pools.
was
Okay.
the pool guy. Noah Lyles of the USA. Noah Lyles got very famous here. What event did he compete and win the gold medal in?
The 200 sprint. The
100 sprint.
The mile.
Oh,
All right.
100 or the 400, I think.
I don't even know if they use
I don't know who
the
that is.
the
that's
100
standard
meter
measurement.
sprint. 100
Oh.
meter sprint. So
The
close.
mile in gym class?
The pacer test. Which country won the most medals at the Summer Olympics this year?
Got that one.
Got
I
that
think
one.
I know.
United
Yes, yeah.
States.
The United States is correct. Excellent.
Confidence, Lindsay. What she said.
Who won the most gold?
How many rings are there in the Olympic symbol?
5.
5. You sound really confident.
5 is correct. 5 is correct. All right, very good. And our last one, which country hosted the very first Olympic Games?
She just punched herself in the
Slash-
face.
She did.
Ooh, come on.
Civilization, maybe that would help you a little bit more.
Yeah, it's not really their fault because they.
No.
They didn't study
Wasn't
that?
it?
No, by the time they were
Wasn't it?
here, that wasn't a
The post.
thing.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
She
Okay,
knows it
had
though.
something
I can
with the
see it
Greek
percolating in her
something.
head.
Greece. I don't know.
Greece is correct.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Very good. Very good.
We don't
well
teach
done.
fun
well
stuff
done.
anymore.
No, you taught that.
All right, it looks like if there's competition right there, the teachers would have won because I think we got more right. But Ava would have won on that side of the table. Now,
Yeah.
for next week, we're going to be starting the clash of the classes, and that's going to be one freshman, one sophomore, one junior, one senior, all competing over the course of the year. Mr. Decker will be our host with that game going off right there. Tomorrow, we're going to be finding 4 people to join us in a fantasy football draft.
Ooh, exciting.
Play against them as well. So look forward to those details coming up. I'd like to thank our guests for coming in today, and hopefully we'll have a great season. Thank you for Mr. Decker coming in. And on behalf of the show, she's Mama Manning. He's Tomlin. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify, we're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.